So today we are not wasting any time getting into the video. One of my most highly anticipated animes of this fall 2021 season released its first episode yesterday, and I have a lot of good things to say about this first episode. Yes, it was pretty good. This is the combined effort of Mappa and Madhouse. Madhouse, a pretty storied studio, while Mappa has been on a wild upswing in the recent years with the adaptations of God of High School, Attack on Titan final season, along with the big hitter Jujutsu Kaisen and their current project of Chainsaw Man. Yes, I'm talking about Takt.OP Destiny. So, getting right started into what went on in this first episode, the story kind of felt chaotic in terms of what went on in the episode. But in my opinion, this episode was really just a showcase of the amazing battle animation to draw the viewers into the next episode. The battle animation, if it keeps up this level for the whole season, will win Animation of the Year, no questions. In terms of pure looks, you can tell that Mappa did it by the way some of the impacts look on the physical attacks. And it is truly something to see. And if you're not interested in the show, at least just go watch the fights, man. The fights go crazy. Now, the character designs are pretty phenomenal, especially for Destiny's transformation. I appreciate the color palette and how the white contrasts to the red in her design specifically. Now, I think Tact has a very interesting feature. Tact is the male main character, anyways. Of when Destiny transforms, he loses his arm and gains his conductor stick, if that's what you call it. I think that's a really cool feature, and I'm really interested in that feature of him. Now, it's probably a lazy comparison just based off of one episode, but I get kind of VV Fluorite Eye Song vibes from this show because obviously the music is a big factor within both. But I think the characters, in terms of in VV, the AIs have their missions, while Tact and Destiny both have their goals, which is one to play music and for Destiny to kill all the D2. It is kind of what both are made to do, so they kind of relate in that way as well as the AIs and those two characters are both made to do these specific things. Excuse me. In addition, I think that our two main characters are very interesting so far, but I mean, to this point, we know very little about the both. Now, what I expect going forward from these two is just a tad more insight on how our two main characters are connected. Um, for this, I mean, when he loses his arm, she transforms and vice versa. So it's kind of I want to see why that is. I know that he's a conductor and she's a music arc, but why are those two specifically together, right? I want to know why our main two characters are the way they are in terms of like why does she want to kill all the D2? Why does he just want to play music and that's it? Like what went on in their lives that made them this way? I expect to pick up the story to pick up some more. So I wasn't expecting too much on the story side in this first episode because I mean, this one was to draw you in. And I expect to know how our characters achieve their goals in unison with each other. Now, I think if all those can happen, the show will be a satisfying experience for myself because that's really what I want to see from it. But I know sometimes within video game adaptations, they don't really cover all the bases that people really want because they are just trying to draw you into the game instead of having a long run of an anime. So, that being said, those are my first impressions of Takt.OP Destiny based on the first episode alone, and also what I want to see from the story going forward. I think this is really a sleeper when it comes to anime this season, and I think that some people are going to have to wake up to it because it really looks like it might be something special. But with that being said, if you like the channel, you like my content, please subscribe, as it just makes me like a little bit more excited. It puts a smile on my face. If you like the video, I really appreciate the support. Thanks for all the love you all showed on my last video. That one went over my expectations. But with all that being said, see Young Demon, and I'm out. Peace.